Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. For now, we'll start our mindfulness practice. Please make sure to be in a comfortable yet supported position. Remember to utilize the diaphragmatic breathing you've practiced before. Breathing through your belly, holding your chest as still as possible. During this meditation, you will be guided to focus on imagining the space between you and different parts of your body. I encourage you to let whatever comes up to come up. Meditation is a process of focusing on the present moment and allowing yourself to just be. I encourage you to be gentle and kind to yourself, as meditation is a journey, not a destination. There is no right or wrong way to do meditation. So again, allow yourself to just be. If you notice your mind starting to wander, bring it back to your breath or back to the sound of my voice. Towards the end of the script, I will ask you to let go during the meditative portion as a means of providing physical and mental relaxation. If at any time you feel uncomfortable, simply and slowly begin to open your eyes. As you're settling into that comfortable position, making sure you feel supported, notice how you are feeling in this moment. You may focus on your physical state or your emotional state. Without changing anything, observe your mind and your body. Pain management begins with observation. Sobriety begins with observation. Emotional regulation begins with observation. You are creating this in your mind and in your body. Recalling the room around you, I want you to imagine the space between the four corners of the room. What can you recall? Maybe it is the sunlight shining from the outside. Or maybe it is the furniture around the room. Whatever it is, just notice it. Observe what you recall. Now, I want you to imagine the space between the four corners of your chair, your mat, your couch, or your bed. Imagine the space between your full body and the four corners of where you are. I am now going to guide you to imagine the space between different parts of your body. I want you to take your mind's eye to the area of the heart or chest. While focusing on the area of your heart or chest, continue breathing slowly and rhythmically. Now take your attention to the top of your head. Imagine the space between your ears. Imagine the space between your ears and your eyes. Imagine the space in between your eyes. Now take your attention to the tip of your nose and breathe. Now you are moving onto your chin, imagining the space between your chin and the top of your head. Imagine the space of your whole head. Taking your attention now to the area of your neck. Imagine the space between your neck and your head. Observing your neck and how it holds the weight of your head. Sit with this and just notice what it feels like. Observe the state of your breath as you move from the top of your head to the bottom of your neck. Moving onto your upper body, begin to imagine the space between both of your shoulders. What do you notice? Just observe the state you are in, not trying to change anything. Now, take your attention back to your chest. What does your chest feel like? Are you holding any tension or tightness in this area? See if you can alter the state of your chest simply by breathing into this area. Can you release a little bit of tension by breathing into the area of your chest? to let go. As I guide you to focus on the space of your upper quadrant and your lower quadrant. Taking your attention to the outside of your rib cage, imagine the space between the two. What do you notice? Letting go of what you notice as you now move from the top of your rib cage to the bottom. Begin to notice the rise and the fall of your belly as you breathe slowly and rhythmically. What do you notice? Just observe as you breathe. Does your breath seem to fall more naturally? Maybe. Maybe you are noticing you can still fill your lungs with a little bit more air each time you breathe. Observe and accept the state you are in, not trying to change anything. Begin to imagine the space between your belly button and your spine. Maybe the space increases with each breath. Perhaps your breath becomes shorter, accepting the state of your breath as you take an observer role of your body. I will now guide you to take your attention to your lower body and begin to imagine the space between your belly and your hips. Imagine the space between both of your hip bones. Moving towards your thighs, imagine the space between your knees and your hip bones. What do you notice? What do your thighs feel like? Can you feel the mat below you, the chair, the couch, or the bed underneath you. Simply notice what this feels like. Can you alter the state of this space by breathing into any areas that are asking for some release? Now, imagine the space around your calves. Next, imagine the space between your calves and your knees. Moving to imagining and observing the space between your ankles and your calves. Not trying to change anything. Breathe into this space. Observe the space around your ankles. What do you notice? Imagine the space between the tops of your toes and your ankles. And imagine the space around the tips of your toes. You have now moved through your entire body, pairing your attention with breath. You have imagined the space between small and large parts of your body. What do you notice? Has the state of your body changed from the beginning of this meditation to now? The way your body feels changes moment to moment. The way you feel is different moment to moment. I ask you now to simply observe the state of your body and begin to let go. For now, you will begin the meditation portion of this script. There's nothing you need to be doing in this moment. There's nothing you need to change. There is nowhere you need to go. Perhaps this is the only moment of the day where you can be truly present and let go. Allow yourself to enjoy and meditate to calm the mind. You're accepting this moment just as it is. Continue to breathe slowly and rhythmically as I guide you out of your meditation practice for today. Take your attention back to the area of your heart or chest and begin to inhale and exhale into this area as you reawaken the body with natural energy. Bring to mind a positive emotion, maybe a feeling of calmness or relaxation, and begin to breathe this feeling into the area of your heart or chest. With each inhale and exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Begin to reawaken the body, lightly wiggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe you begin to flex or point your fingers and toes, circling the wrist, circling the ankles, slowly coming back into your body. Find some gentle movement, coming back into the present moment. When you feel ready, begin to flutter your eyes open, slowly reorienting yourself into your room. Thank you for joining me today in this, your mindfulness practice for today. I hope that you found this helpful and relaxing today, and I encourage you to make this a daily practice. Take care, and again, thanks for joining.